And now let's welcome on to the field of 68 after dark Dukes. Isaiah Evans, fresh off of hitting the game-winning three. Isaiah, I want to ask you this, man. You're 0 for 7. You get teed up for that shot. You're wide open. What's going through your mind? That's going in no matter what. I need that. I need that shot. I need that moment.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely ready for it, but at the end of the day, I got to give praise to the Most High on that one. Obviously, I've been struggling to knock down and shot the whole game. I've been trying to get my layups going, my defense was going, but I got to give praise to y'all on that one. I know he was with me on that shot.
How important was that win, the way you got it, Isaiah? You obviously had commanded the game most of the way. They made their run, they took the lead. To get that win that way, how important was it?
It's important, definitely, because it definitely gives us confidence knowing that we're a team that can battle the storm. Every game obviously isn't going to be a blowout. Every game isn't going to be won by a comfortable margin, and so it just lets us know that we can execute, and what I'm saying, in high intense moments.
I got to ask you about Big Pat, man, because I thought he made so many big plays, big offensive rebounds, big blocks. Just being big in the paint matters against that team.
Yeah, I mean, I tell Pat all the time. Like, I've been a fan of his since we were like little boys, like in high school. Like, like Pat is so freaking good. Like we almost get mad at him because it's like he doesn't know how good he is himself. And so, I'm really proud of Pat. Just so how he came back from injuries. He was battling a little bit of injuries last year, and then this year he's just what I'm saying, stepped up for us big time. last game at Arkansas, he had the big block. And so this game, he had five, I had five. But Pat is really like he commands our defense. He's, saying our anchor on offense. And so, I can't speak highly enough of him.
Said you've been a fan since you guys were little boy. He's ever been little? He
No,
hasn't
he
always been that
has
sick.
no his nickname was always Big Pat. He's been a big guy his whole life. But yeah, I mean, I've been watching Pat since we were young. Like I've always liked, his touch, his feel. He's not your typical big man, he can do a lot of
Hmm.
things. And so, he's just really skilled.
Hey, man, I know their games aren't similar, but are their attitudes similar between Cooper Flag and Cam Boozer? A little bit in terms of they don't show a ton of emotion. They just about winning and tangibles, the right things. Am I right or no?
Yeah, I mean, those are just attributes that I think shy recruits in young players. I mean, I definitely feel like Cam and Cooper are two completely different players in their own respective right. But Cam is a dog, you know what I'm saying? That I can't the only like whenever we're doing interviews, all I can describe him as like that boy's a dog, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna ride with him. You know what I'm saying? He's our boy. But yeah, Cam, he's definitely one of those dudes.
So you got a lot of new faces on the roster this year, and even the guys that are coming back, like you, like Pat, even Caleb, are kind of in different roles this season. How valuable was it to get this experience in this moment? Just a game where you got to come back in the last possession and be able to win it.
Yeah, I mean, it's extremely valuable. Again, it gives us confidence knowing that no matter what the score is, if we just stay locked in and trust each other, we can come out victorious in any situation.
Hey, you know who picked you to win it all, right?
Who?
That'd be me. That'd be
Oh, the
me.
other
Before
the
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 season.
the, the other two guys said no.
I don't know what they said. Not a lot of people picked you guys to win it all before the season. I mean, there's a lot of Purdue, some Houston. Not a lot of people picked you guys to win it all. I feel like, the Boozers, all they do is win. I feel like you're as good a shooter, although, again, those first 7 threes tonight, I might have been a little bit worried, but you're as good a shooter as there is in the country. And again, Big Pat showing what he can do. I just feel like you have all the pieces.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're not trying to get too far ahead. We're taking one game at a time. We're going to celebrate this win tonight and then flip the page the next day. So, what I'm saying, we're focused on that part when we get there. But right now, as far as tomorrow, we're going to be focused on Michigan State.
That was a pro answer right there. Isaiah, appreciate you, man. Congratulations on the win.